and I'm going to talk a little bit about upcoming shows. My own father, and what Father's Day means maybe to divorced people. Um, it's a weird day because I lost my father almost 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 5.5, December 3rd, 2019. So, it's weird. This lady's lawn is amazing. How pretty that is, isn't it? Side note. Taking a walk to the grocery store, and I went for a run this morning, but I don't think I'm going to run again. I pulled my hamstring um, like 2 weeks ago when I did a high kick on stage, and it still hurts. And I kind of look like crap. So I'm going to take a shower later and blow dry the hair and stuff. Well, tomorrow night I have a banquet, so I think I might wait to do the blow dry of the hair. But I digress. Anyway, so it's Father's Day. I have been shifting a lot of things in the way, or trying to plant some seeds to shift some things in my branding, in my content to monetize, specifically off the YouTube channel. And I know I've said this before on here, because this TV series concept of the show Divorce Diaries, I'm still pitching it and trying to create more episodes or extended episodes off the original concept that I filmed back in 2021. And I've been hitting the pavement harder than I have been in the last couple months in this past month. So up to 80 leads. Doesn't sound like a lot, but there's not a lot of production companies or networks that take solicited submissions. So it's more than, I'm trying to get more. Hey, whoever's tuning in. So, and the podcast I paused on because I'm reshaping it into recording the scripted episodes that I have already written. That would be, to me, a piece of at least getting more of the scripted series out there. Thank you, 16 of you. Hit the like button. Usually in the podcast, I just talk about what's going on in my life, which I can still do. But I'd like to change this upcoming new season to the scripted series and talk about maybe some of the themes in the scripted series that will connect to my real life. Taking a walk to go to the store. Hit the like button. Happy Father's Day. Put in the comment section below if you're divorced, married, or single. These YouTube lives, I do them to help my channel grow and monetize. Help me get to the watch hours, which, I threw the web series up there and it's on there right now. You can still go to one of the playlists. It'll say web series, 5 episodes. Happy Sunday, Matthew. I'm from the New York City area. I sprinted before. Definitely didn't help my hamstring. If you haven't watched the TV pilot of Divorce Diaries, please go do that. It's on Prime. It's called Divorce Diaries. You can also watch my comedy special, Michelle Trina, Divorce Diaries. So 1L, by the way, just so we know. 8 of you are in here. 6 of you are in here. Let's get the likes up. Try not to show too much exactly where I'm from, because get a little bit of stalkers in the comment section. I don't know why. I'm just in a funky mood today. It could be because I'm PMSing. It could be because it's Sunday. Sunday always triggers a lot of anxiety for people. Sunday scary, Sunday blues. Where's my life going? What's the weekend? And I have to send out messages in the morning about things I don't want to deal with, regarding money, regarding housekeeping things in your life. It's just, but then at the same time, if we looked at that I'm getting that shit taken care of, maybe that changes the perspective of how we feel on a Sunday. And I keep saying it to myself, I'm living the dream on my goals. So I shouldn't really just I'm in a little funky mood. And I have no reason to be. So I'm gonna take it. That's why I'm taking a second walk. I mean, I did a run walk this morning. Um, and I'm taking a second one because A, I have to run to the store, and B, I don't want to have, I don't know what I'm dressed as right now. Um, I'd like to have more, when I walk, I get rid of my exercise. When I run, my anxiety goes away. That kind of feeling has no other place to be but gone because you're moving and you're getting rid of that feeling. Also, I don't drink enough water. Sorry. Anyway, somebody said on my TikTok live this morning that I'm self-destructive. They've watched my lives over the years. They're like, it seems like you're a little self-destructive. So I Googled self-destructive because I was like, I don't think I'm self-destructive, but I think when it comes to maybe dating, maybe I am. I don't know. I I was always a kid that like did everything by the rule book, you know, and I feel like I carried that on in my adulthood. At least I try. So when someone said that, I'm like, what? Maybe I am though. I don't know. I don't want to be very emotional. I can feel it coming on. I just want to keep on this path I'm on. More acting opportunities, hosting, comedy, more gigs. I mean, that's really all of us actors want is the gigs to keep coming. Same for comedy. Last weekend I had a full weekend of shows. I had a show this Thursday that was sold out. I had a great time. Full week of performances. Um, Now a little bit of a dry period now until July 10th. I got to get more shows booked. I got to get more stage time. So I don't know if yeah, I had to turn the Wi-Fi off because I wasn't sure if it was dipping in and out or what. But anyway, July 10th I'll be in Atlanta at Punchline Comedy Club. And then August 16th I will be in Maine, Auburn, Maine, at the Great Falls Comedy Club. So you can get tickets at divorcearieshow.com or michelletraina.com, either one. Go to click events. And I'd love for you guys to come to the show. It's a mix of stand-up and improv. I tried to record the show on Thursday and my video failed. Like it cut out because my alarm went off. I was really bummed. But I also think it happened like there was people walking in front of the camera throughout the 5 minutes it taped. I was like, okay, so that would have gotten cut off no matter what. But at least it could have gotten clips. It is what it is. I haven't had a camera malfunction in a while, so I was gonna pay somebody to film the show. I'm glad I didn't because the setup of the venue was not equipped for what I was trying to do. So with a cameraman, so it worked out. Huh. Not having any luck on these lives either, maybe because I'm shaking the camera when I'm walking. So my dad was a great dad. He actually inspired me, I guess, subconsciously, to be an actor. I guess as the legend of what he wanted to do was passed on to me, and here I am. The only thing I wish I could be able to achieve right now that I haven't is make more money for my kid and get bigger parts. That would be the next level. Buy a house. I rent, and I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of people say you rather sometimes renting is better than buying, but like I am feeling frustrated about that right now too. So maybe that's where my Sunday anxiety is coming from. And don't get me wrong, I love the people I rent from and I love my home. I just, my daughter was saying earlier how she'd love to have a pool. We have had like I always pay for like the town, and I'm 43, so like I don't want to be struggling with money for much longer. I mean, but our society right now is, you know, struggling, for lack of a better word. Um, anyway, so my goal is to sell my TV show, Divorce Diaries, and to get it on a bigger platform. It's on Prime right now, but it's independently produced on Prime. So if you're watching this, you can watch the pilot on Prime, Divorce Diaries, and maybe someday I can get a nose job and some filler in my cheeks as I'm getting older. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm walking. Anyway, it's on Prime Video. You can also watch it for free on Flawsome, but you have to go to that. Like, it's like online. It's a very small platform. Um, I'm lost down the AI train. I'm very curious how people make their videos using AI now. It's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to make a trailer for my film 180 that has been getting a lot of awards to see if I can get it made. Um, anyway, my father wanted to be an actor. He was always in my corner, and I miss him. And it feels very weird because it's been a long time, like 5.5 years. It's like you start to be like, wow, I haven't spoken to my father in 5.5 years. So, and it's not just today. Obviously, I have these thoughts every day. It's weird. When my father first died, I was like, I can't believe my dad's gone. You're never going to see him again. And then, when they're here, you fight with your parents, you bicker with your parents. I just was bickering with my mom. And then when my mom passes, I'll really be alone. Like, I don't have anyone. Not that I'm not saying like I have people, but like I have my kid. And it's like your parents are always unconditionally going to love you. I mean, for the most part, parents do, right? Like, I know some people, parents that don't, which is horrible. I feel horrible for them. But I don't know, mix of emotions today. I don't know if it's again because I'm PMSing, because it's Sunday, and because it's Father's Day. It's probably a combo of all three. But I'm going to try to give myself a little bit of grace with my to-do list. Like, I've gotten most of it done. I have to get one more thing done that really needs to get done today. And then I think I'm going to kind of go to sleep, try to get to bed early. I want to start my 5 a.m. Writers Club 100 days up again tomorrow because I tried it and then I failed. So I stopped this weekend. I slept to 8 o'clock each day. Moron of myself. Like, listen, 5 a.m. and I just write. That's what I think the goal should be. But I feel like sometimes I have so many things going on in my head, I don't know what to do first. And I think that's where I get kind of like frozen. you know? Also, I want so badly to find a new opportunity that will, as an actor, host, comedian, that will, you know, raise my salary and bring me to the next level, that I think I'm just like, sometimes I stop the things that just have to get done because I want to focus on that. Does that make sense? Um, so, well, I hope you guys have a great Sunday. No one's really in the live, so I guess this wasn't such a great live. I don't know. Trying to come on here more and do the lives so that I expand and monetize, but maybe I don't know what's going on. All right, well, stay tuned for more. Watch the pilot. It's on Prime Video. I'll make sure that when I get home, I put the link in the description of this live. And happy Sunday, happy Father's Day to all those dads out there who are visibly in the picture.